Hey Ken, happy birthday to you. 65 years old. Listen, you're getting there. Let me see, it's September now, October, November, December, January. Getting there 4 months before me. Congratulations on that. This message is from David, John, Jen, Alex, and Hillary. And I would imagine that they love you very much to have put in a request to get a happy birthday from me. I heard that you're a huge Islanders fan, went to almost every game during the Cup years, and that I was your favorite player. I hope. Well, listen, I'm honored and privileged that I was your favorite player, and I'm sure that there were many others on the team that you enjoyed watching. We had a hell of a hockey team back then, as you may well recall. When I got to the team in '78, it took us a couple of years to finally win the first Stanley Cup, but once we did, we were able to pull off four in a row and get to a finals for the fifth year in a row, and unfortunately not be able to pull through on that one. But listen, I played with an unbelievable bunch of guys that were not only great hockey players, but were a lot of fun to be on the same team with. Um, Bill Torrey built a fantastic hockey team back then, and as you remember, I'm sure, his trade for Butch Goring just before our first Stanley Cup was obviously the last piece in the puzzle to make us get over the top as far as winning. There are four other Hall of Famers on that team with me. Billy Smith. I'm sure you remember Billy Smith if you were there for all the games. It was always exciting when Billy was in nets. You never knew exactly what was going to happen, and there were a lot of times we'd be sitting on the bench and watch a scramble in front of the net and go, "Oh boy, here he goes. We're going to have to pick up the pieces on this." He was a fun guy too. Billy was very intense once he got in the dressing room and on the ice. Dennis Potvin defense was, as you will recall, just a great leader. He was the general on defense. He could play physical. I took advantage of a lot of great passes, whether they were coming out of our zone passes or on the power play. And he was a great power play player. Had a great shot, big heavy shot, and when he hit people knew they were hit. Forwards, Clark Gillies. Listen, Clark was, I'd say, essential to me in my first year. I played on a line with Brian and Clark, and Clark really helped me play the kind of game that I wanted to play. He was great in the corners, great along the boards, had a great shot, and he was tough. Boy, Clark, he was tough. I know the games weren't at the Coliseum. Some of them were, and when we won our first Stanley Cup, his battles with Terry O'Reilly are memorable, and he was a big part of us being so good as a team. And then my favorite, Brian Trottier. Listen, I roomed with Brian for 10 years. Had great chemistry with Brian, and obviously wouldn't have been as successful as I was individually, scored as many goals as I did without Brian's help. He was a great passer, great forechecker, great back checker. He just did everything well. A lot of people talk about Patrice Bergeron, being one of the best defensive forwards, and him sort of inventing that position. But I would call them out on that. Brian was one of the best, if not the best, all-around player in the NHL when I was playing with him. And again, like from Dennis, I took advantage of a lot of Brian's great passes and his great gritty work, whether it be behind the net or in the corners, to get me the puck. I just had to get in great position. I always told Trotz, if you can see my stick, throw it out there, because I'll be able to get a shot away. And he was instrumental in not only my 573 goals or 9 consecutive 50 plus goal seasons, but the year that I got 50 and 50, he was extremely helpful on that. And one of my favorite moments of my career is when Brian scored 50 goals in one year, and I remember doing everything that I could to try and get him the puck so that he could get that 50th goal. It was important to me after all the help that he'd given me. So listen, continue being a huge Islanders fan. I hope that you're able to get out to the new building. It looks fantastic. I've seen pictures and videos. Hoping to get out there once everything calms down with the pandemic and we're allowed to travel freely to the U.S. But in the meantime, I'll be watching. The season's about to start again. The Islanders had a great year last year, so hopefully they can continue getting better and they can make it all the way and win another cup, and we'll be able to put up another banner at the new arena. So take care. Happy birthday, happy 65th birthday, and I hope you're safe and well. Bye-bye.